Hello and welcome to this short video introducing the search view, which is part of your Identity 360 user experience. This capability allows you to find data within your tenant using various simple but powerful capabilities that we will now explore. I have various means to easily find information in my Identity 360 instance. The first thing I can do is simply come up to the search bar on the top and type information in. Notice as soon as I start typing, I'm seeing type ahead search return some results. Hitting enter will execute the query and return all the results. Notice in this scenario, I'm not specifying any attributes. I'm just providing Reltio with some data. We've returned 19 results in this case. And what you may notice is information is being returned based on the search criteria of Henderson. In certain cases, Henderson being found in the city. In other cases, you can see here Henderson being found in the name. So this first search mechanism allows me to just find information irrespective of where it exists and what attribute it exists in. Secondly, I can think of leveraging a faceted search down the left side. All the attributes that are populated with data will show up with blue check marks, as you can see here. This allows me to very easily switch them on or off to make them part of my search. Switching them on brings them into the view, and I can now use these very simply to perform searches. For example, find me all the customers in the state of California. I know that's going to reduce my data set in this example down to 456. If I want to add other values, let's decide, for example, city, Anaheim in California. So find me all the customers in Anaheim, California. There's 18 of them. Let's now move on to advanced search. This is where a user can become very specific about what it is they're searching for. In my scenario, I'm going to select a particular attribute. For example, last name. I'm going to select a condition. Notice all the options that I have here. In my case, I'm going to say equals Henderson. Executing this query in this scenario has returned 3 results. This is in stark contrast with the very first query we did when we leveraged the search bar and typed in Henderson, in that query was looking across all attributes of our person data versus this one being very specific, saying find me only those customers who have a last name equal to Henderson. Hence the 3 records we have here versus the 19 we had originally. If I want to, this advanced search can now be saved for later retrieval. The same capability exists for a facet search as well. If I want to save this, I can simply come over to the top right, click on Save, and call this my Henderson query and save it. I can now access this saved query as needed at any point. Clicking here brings up my list of saved query. Here's the query that I just created, and you'll notice some other ones here too. And clicking on these saved queries will very simply execute that query and give me the results. In this scenario, we're looking at those people with invalid email validation status and an invalid phone number validation status, and there happens to be a single record. I hope you enjoyed this short video explaining how to use the various search capabilities within Identity 360.